Gotta wait. Wait for it. I'm checking to see what it is, actually. 7 seconds? 7 seconds. Before I actually know if the stream is live. Does anyone keep, like, napkins that are nice? Just 'cause? I mean, I tell myself I'm going to use them, but... I don't know if I ever really do. Oh. I think it's a fire truck. Woo, yeah, it is. Greetings. Oh, I mean, welcome to KillCo Mental Musings. My name is Brian. How are you? You can't answer. You're on the other side of the screen. I think. Tonight, Spider-Man beer. I mean, Tom Holland has had a journey of his own over the past 2 years. That's what I'm saying. As soon as I don't have any, it's all over. And the thing is, these aren't like these aren't used for cleaning up a spill. These are not like paper towels. These are nice. They have like little embroidery and shit, little stuff around the edges. Actually, no, it's this. There we go. Look at that. I don't even know where I got these. I just found them next to me. I was like, oh, more napkins. High quality. Don't want to get rid of them. Don't want to use them. Why? They gave me 5 of them. Actually, no, I think I know where I got those. I bet I got those at N&D's. I bet they have nice napkins. Anyhow, yeah, beer. We're going to have non-alcoholic BERO. And I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's BERO or BERO. I don't know why I gave it a weird accent, but I like saying BERO. And actually, similar to say BERO in Japanese. It's not exactly BERO, but it's close. Sometimes they just say sake to reference alcohol. But usually just say beer. Beer. They have a weird way of saying it, or at least a different way of saying it. Sounds better than weird. And I've only heard it once or twice. Anyhow, let's not get distracted by sake and Japanese language and such. We have a vote. We are being democratic here. We have a poll going on to figure out which one of these beers I'm going to drink first. Now, I haven't put a goal yet. There will be one, and it's like just like 10 super chats for the hour. Biru, something like that. But I wanted to at least have this open since I didn't really know where to start. I got the multi-pack because I know I wanted to try all of them, and I didn't want to buy one of each. They were expensive. Again, there's got to be a goal later. I think it was like $40 total to get it. 44? Something like that. Mostly because of the shipping. It was shipped right to my door because it's non-alcoholic. I had a whiskey shipped to my door too. You need a signature. Again, I'm the thing I hate now. A collector of whiskey. Feels so good and so bad. But those are also prepping for hopefully future videos if all goes well. Which I'm sure it will. So for the first minutes at least, I'd say give it 10 or 15, maybe. Because right now we have a tie of the Noon Wheat and the Kingston Gold Pilsner. It doesn't look like we have any IPA fans yet. And once we figure out what I'm going to drink first, then I can pick the goal, because the goal is just going to be to drink another one if we hit the goal. And even then, there'd be a poll, I think. You know what? I'd just flip a coin. Say heads or tails and ask my phone to do that. Because that's easier. Putting another poll. The problem is I think goals and polls can't happen at the same time. Like if I put a goal up, the poll thing I got going is just going to get deleted. And I don't want that. I will say at the start, the GoFundMe is still going on. Here's the thing. Enter the GoFundMe. Subscribe to the channel. That's also a thing still going on. The subscribe-a-thon will not stop at all until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I hope to do it this year. That all depends on you. So if you're thinking about it, please do it. I don't want to say these words out loud, but I would like to, because of this event, helping my parents out, I would like to show my parents that I can do something and achieve something good. Oops. Sorry. That was a text message. I can hit that kind of goal and progress forward and maybe get... The main thing with 1,000 subscribers is it gets you like passive income from advertisements, I think. I don't know yet. I'll let you know when it happens, which will be soon. Yeah, I think my parents would be happy to see that. Hit that goal while we're trying to hit this other goal with the GoFundMe, which we're close. But as always, with GoFundMes, it's you get like the start where people are in, and then you get this plateau part. And then you have to push through that, which is the rough part to do because people have heard about it numerous times. And as I say, it's always about sharing it. Like, share it on Facebook, share it on, well, that's really where people do that, isn't it? Share it on Twitter, share it on Blue Sky. That's the new thing I like, which is not Twitter, thankfully. Talk about it on Instagram, whatever. Wherever you, like, just announcing it to other people is really what gets people involved. And the selection for prizes has grown as of recently with the Flaviar Advent Calendar Edition, which I hope I can get to whoever wins before December 1st, but no promises. I will attempt to, but it's a big thing. And I definitely got rid of that box ages ago. So I don't know how I'm going to get it there. I'll just wrap it up in plastic. Just send it that way. From there, no one will know. It's pretty sturdy, so it's not something I'm worried about as far as anything breaking. You put it in a box, it'll be fine. We'll see. What's the future plan? We'll see what happens. I'm going to give it 3 more minutes. I see the vote has shifted slightly, so those of you who are here, vote. This is your chance to be part of the channel in the voting process. Tell me what to drink. And as I said, if we do hit the goal I have in mind, which is just 10 super chats for this hour, I will be able to try another one. Hopefully. I'm going to get hammered. Now, the other thing I've realized about non-alcoholic beer is you can have plenty. You can have, like, if you had 3 normal beers, you'd be, especially if you'd had them quickly. But with non-alcoholic stuff, again, you'd have to drink 10 to equal 1 beer. And that is not possible. Try it. Try to drink 10 non-alcoholic beers without feeling sick. You know? I've thought about it. It's like I could not drink 10 beers within a certain time frame. Like, you'd have to drink 10 in very short order. And that's a lot of liquids. Your stomach would not be pleased. Your bladder would not be pleased. And it still wouldn't freaking do much. It's funny. It's funny to me. It's still alcohol, though. Remind yourself of that. So if you start doing that, stop. Just don't put it away. Get the 0 beer. Get away from this stuff. Even I'm very hesitant about non-alcoholic stuff because I don't want anything alcoholic in my liver. But this being such a small amount, I'm giving it a pass, and only occasionally. In fact, this is going to be the first non-alcoholic beer I have no reference for. So I'm going in it for what it is. There's no bias as of like, well, this is the non-alcoholic Guinness, this is non-alcoholic or 0 alcohol Heineken, the 0 alcohol Stella Artois, and the non-alcoholic Blue Moon, which is the one so far that I really like the best. Haven't gone to look for any though, because I knew I was going to get this. I can only have so many beers in my fridge before I start to worry. Like, am I really not drinking anymore? Ugh. Yeah, I'm not drinking anymore. 1 minute. Last chance. We got 3 votes, which is more than 2. That's really the that's what I was looking for. Like, I need at least 3 to like tip the scales in one way or the other. So if someone else votes in the same direction, I'm going to be screwed. But they only have a few seconds, so. Okay, it's done. No. It looks like we got the Noon Wheat as the winner. Looking forward to it. That's actually the one I was going to try first. It's the one I was looking at. I was like, It was either Noon Wheat or Klingon Golden Pills. Kingston. I'm going to call it Klingon Golden Pills. And now I can start the goal, which is going to be 10 super chats within an hour. Oh, that's right. It doesn't like me doing this. I forgot. Hold on. I got to circumnavigate everything. It's a problem. You're going to hear me probably talk. For whatever reason, once I set up the chat the way I want it, so I can see it, see all of you chatting easily, it doesn't want to do other stuff. It's really frustrating. Let's not hear myself talk. All right, there we go. 10 super chats, whatever amount this time, and within an hour. More BERO. It has get inspired with examples. Give me another drink. That sounds good. Did it show up? Yeah, it did. Cool. Goals have been achieved. People are here to see me drink. I hope you have a drink too. Hey. Listen here, OBS. Don't start. It's acting funny. Klingon Golden Piss. No. No, Zenboot. No, why did you do that? Lady Earl Grey. Oh, KillCo is drinking her tea. Tea time. And I'm going to go AFK for like 30 seconds, but since I have this... I know what I forgot to do, and that's to open the box. So I had to dig in there. I tear the box apart and be like, oh gosh, the wrong ones are near me. Oh well. So let's look at this. They're going for, rumor has it, premium non-alcoholic beer. Half Beck's non-alcoholic, half Jack's Abbey Oktoberfest. Ooh. I thought you said something about cider for a second. I was like, what? Cider Jack, huh? That doesn't exist anymore. Here we go. Got a little dented, but this is how you know it's premium, because it's gold. Born in London, crafted in America, enjoyed worldwide. It's got some notes here. Cloudy and classic, perfect citrus finish, bright and seasonable, Sessionable, Session. Where did I find BERO? I ordered it online. Actually, it came from Tennessee, if I remember correctly. I gotta grab something else, I think. I'm not gonna do the AFK thing, but don't go anywhere. Hold on. There we go. So if you don't believe me about Spider-Man, or Tom Holland specifically, best brilliant BERO. That's why I want to say it that way. Look, he's so happy with his non-alcoholic beer. It's got a little write up on the back. I have to say, Tom Holland, you didn't write this. It's a very like standard write up, and I feel bad like saying anything about it where I'm being a little, what's the word? Analytical? I'm going to blame like Wizard Academy about this kind of thing, where you look at something and you realize when it's like copy paste and when it's something that's actually genuine. PR pap, yeah. But I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to explain why I don't like it. Thank you for choosing BERO. Your trust means the world to us, and we are so glad you're here. Constructive criticism. I mean, it's just my feelings of the matter. BERO was born out of a personal journey and a desire to enrich the beer drinking experience. We are not just another non-alcoholic beer, we are a premium brand, crafted for those who seek a more balanced lifestyle without compromising taste and enjoyment. With every sip, you can expect supreme ingredients, remarkable taste, and certainty that nothing will get in the way of savoring every moment. There's not a space between savoring and every. So that's a typo. Drinking in more than just quenching thirst. Thirst is survival, drinking is living. And at BERO, we live without compromise. BERO for brunch? Brilliant. Friday night date? Consider it sorted. Fancy a quick 9? With pleasure. There's nothing like realizing, another non-space, realizing not space, realizing that, one word, you don't have to lower your standards to exceed expectations. There's nothing like BERO. Building BERO is one of my proudest achievements, and I am so excited to share it with you. Your support of BERO means everything to me. Here's to living a life enriched. Cheers, Tom Holland, founder. He's got an interesting signature. It's very sharp. There we go. Looks like a box. Papa KillCo, hello. So, what are your thoughts on that? I thought it felt pretty disingenuous. Because there's so much more that he could have said that would have hit home and made it feel a little more like, oh. The specific thing I'm talking about is really like the gloss over of born out of a personal journey and a desire to enrich the beer drinking experience. What is that? So he found out he had a problem with alcohol. That's what that is. He was a young man. He was working in the Hollywood industry, big films, Marvel, Spider-Man, a lot of royal we. Yeah, well, I know he did. It's like he made it himself. He did get into business with someone else to make the beer, but he was involved throughout the whole way, as I understand it. The only thing I know about it is what I've heard in a podcast or two about him talking about it. And I thought what made me want to get it was, of course, his little journey where he discussed realizing he had a problem with alcohol. Like he would use it in social situations. Because again, Hollywood, you're around a bunch of people you don't know. He's getting, drinking tends to help you feel a little more comfortable around a bunch of people, especially celebrities and that sort of thing. So he was going to do a dry January, and he tried to do it, and it was hard. So then he did another month. Still a problem with trying to do it. And I believe he's gone for 2 years plus now of no alcohol sobriety. And he decided to come up with this, which I can understand completely, that kind of experience. Mine was not exactly the same. I didn't find myself having a huge problem with it, other than my liver said I had a problem. And I was like, okay, we're going to stop. So I understand where he's coming from in that regard of alcohol being something you enjoyed and then having to stop using it entirely for a while. And it's cool. Like, he went through a whole, thing. He found out he had a problem. He realized he felt something was off. Like, that's the real issue I've had, is feeling a little disconnected from what other people are doing when you're in a drinking scenario, in a situation where people are drinking. Thankfully, there are some non-alcoholic or zero alcohol things out there now that I can partake in certain environments. Like if I'm out to dinner, everyone else is having a beer or wine or whatever, well, I can ask for the non-alcoholic stuff or the zero alcohol stuff. Again, the Heineken Zero is very easy to get right now in my area. So it's a good one to ask about if you wanted to see that one. And probably the Guinness Zero might be out there too. Big maybe, though. I haven't seen it. And the Sam Adams one. There's a Sam Adams one out there. So, with that write-up, I felt it was a little bit lacking, since he could have talked about his personal experiences more and why he decided to make this, rather than it sounding like a copy-paste chat GPT sort of thing with typos, you know? But whatever. Again, I didn't come in it for this. I didn't come here for this. This is not why I came in here. I came in because this guy did a thing. He's Spider-Man. He's a human. He went through a thing. And he came out of it with something good. Hello. Patrick Greeny, hello. Thank you, sir. As always. You're going to make me have another drink, aren't you? That's the plan. I can tell. But anyway, I haven't drank any of it yet. Again, this is the noon wheat Contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. That's good. We want that. But you can tell the can is kind of... They're trying to do the whole... Patrick Greeny, what are you doing? You're the one who makes me think I should put it at 5 every time, by the way. Every time. But you see what they're going for. Again, they said premium, and this is actually the thing to go for right now, as far as you know that the non-alcoholic trend is becoming a little more trending. And then you come out with like, okay, there's big beer companies that are going for the zero alcohol, non-alcoholic thing because they see it. They see what's happening with people who are younger than I am, who are not interested in getting hammered because it's a bad idea. What a shock. And then you come out with the premium brand, premium celebrity brand. Good idea. Especially with like the Spider-Man thing. Oh God, here we go. Zenwood, thank you. I haven't even had the first one yet. Savvy.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
Patrick Greeny, thank you for that. 13 months. You've been here for over a year as a member. I've had memberships for over a year. That's the other thing I have to remember. Ah. All right, let's pour this. See what it's about. Good. I haven't even had a sip of the first one yet. Stop. No, don't stop. But, All right, here we go. Let's see what this is all about. I have my big Ragged Island glass. This is my favorite because look, it's giant. This fits a little more than 12 ounces, you know. You know what? It looks like a beer. Shocking, I know. Mm-hmm. But again, you'll see the 12 ounces is not what this, not what this glass is for. Patrick, and thank you. We're at 5 already. All right. Here you go. We begin with the color. I believe that's what I used to say. Look at it. That looks nice. It's got a nice head, too. I mean, it looks like a standard beer. My God. I'm telling you, next time 5. Next time 10. All right, hold on. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. Tell me what you're drinking, whatever it is, because I don't like to drink alone. Ooh. It's almost apple juice-like. And it is citrusy, and it has, it smells really good, honestly. Oh, my God. And there's a weediness to it. Now you guys are teaming up on me. This is what I was afraid of. This is why I put the $5 mark, because I know you guys are going to be like, hey, get him to the goal quick. Okay, this is a good way to start the stream. This is hilarious. Remember, the YouTube orb alerts are taking like 30 cents out of that. Or something like that. I forget what the amount is. Nosing it hard. If you hear that noise, that's a friend of mine who's messaging me. Which is good. It means I have a friend who's messaging me. Yay. She's so nice. She doesn't have to talk to me at all, but she does. Oh, God. All right, well, I guess I'm having 2 of these now. I just have to figure out which is which. Thank you, everyone, for getting to the goal that quickly. Good to see something in the cup. Yeah. Cool Runnings, hello. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you last time. I think you popped in for the World of Warcraft thing. But the chat didn't show up. So I was talking to I felt like I was talking to myself for quite a while, and there were actually people there. So I felt terrible. Welcome back. No, hold on. Holding this with 2 hands is complicated. Schwelcome. Look at this nonsense. Look at him. Look at him go. Make me highlight all of them. All right. This smells really good. I wouldn't say it smells specifically like a beer. It's reminding me of the, which is good. Again, this is a wheat kind of beer. I don't remember. Is Blue Moon kind of like that? I've forgotten what the hell that's made of. I'm going, is it a wheated beer? It's a Belgian wheat, right? Right. Help. That's what this is like. Oh my gosh. Once again, cheers. I need a taste of it. Oh. That's a weird finish. Made me think of a cigar for a moment. That's not bad. Like I said, there's a bit missing in the middle as far as the palate goes. But it's pretty crushable. Like, you will find yourself drinking that fairly quickly. At least I did. To kind of give you that Blue Moon feeling. I will definitely buy more of those. I did say welcome. Okay, good. I thought so, but again, like, the chat was way off. For like 30-something odd minutes, I didn't think anyone was there. That's okay. I mean, it's okay. I have, unfortunately, had live streams and stuff where no one was there. This is early on. And I'm very easy. I entertain myself, really. That's what happens. We have another BERO coming up. We haven't decided which one yet. It doesn't, like, it's gone. You can come. Yes, please let me know if the music can't be heard or not. That is something I do not know how it sounds. There? I don't know if that's good. I don't want it to be overpowering. I want you to hear me first, then the music. Yeah, it's doing the same thing as the Blue Moon. You can taste it. The middle part is not there. It just goes whoop. And then it comes out with this light. I keep thinking of cigar wrapper. Like dried cigar leaf. Tobacco leaf. Whatever the heck they use, I forget. Which doesn't make sense, since I don't usually put that kind of thing in my mouth. I don't smoke cigars or anything. I've tasted one once, and I don't. We've talked about the smoke thing. I don't like smoke attaching to me. In the background? Maybe. You shouldn't. Hold on. All right, I have it at 3 clicks. It should be the desktop audio, not so much my speakers. So if you hear it in my speakers, you're going to hear it twice. I think it gets quiet. Like sometimes the song it isn't. Oh my God, I'll kick it up one more notch here. You hear no music. You should hear it just fine now. Am I right? I hope. Otherwise, everything I know here is a lie. Let me know. I'm testing it by knowing. I'm finding out if you can hear it, and you're not hearing it from me. That makes sense. Yeah. It's a little bit of a. You get the wheat taste. You get a little bit of a citrus on the first sip, and then it just kind of disappears. And then comes back with this weird little leathery tobacco leaf finish. Constant ringing in my ears. I have this one. Try to ignore it. So you hear no music right now? You tell. Because you should. But if you don't, well, then I have to fix everything. And that's not new. See if the volume changes. I have the music. I have my stereo. My speakers. My speakers are off. So I can't hear the music. You should still hear the music. But if you don't, tell me and I can fix that, I think. Kathy Huey, hello. Schwelcome. Schwelcome. We're having BERO. BERO. Yeah, it's good. It's actually a really good just beer. Non-alcoholic beer. The problem I've found so far with beers like this one, and I still feel this is trying to imitate Blue Moon to some extent, is that it just kind of falls off a cliff. So you get a nice little taste of something, and then it's gone. And then you get a little dry note. That weird... I keep thinking of it as dried cigar wrapper, which I believe is just tobacco leaves. And I'm not even sure how that tastes. No tunes that you can tell? Okay. So it's true. You're only hearing it through my microphone. That is weird. Anyway, is that good? Problem for me is I only see the desktop audio, and I swore the desktop audio went through to you, but I guess not. So let me know if you can hear it. I can just turn the volume up. Excuse me. See, that's loud enough for me to hear just fine. So I imagine you can hear it. Yeah, it's coming through the microphone. Yeah. I hurt myself. I'm going to dirt a little down. Am I there? Again, I can't tell if I'm being overwritten by the music volume. But that is odd. It shouldn't be that way. I wonder if I can fix that. Oh well. Pat Greeny, thank you very much.
Well, hello, Mr.
Wrestling some other people into the memberships, making me finish the end screen again.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants around brigade, look out! Gotta mute it. Welcome. Whiskey from the Vestibule, Rob Smith, Donner Pass Whiskey, Emily Chambers, The Pecker House, Mr. Great Shot, Four Leaf, Mark Emmenecker, Scott Moody, Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, all very familiar names. Well, I mean, The Pecker House, I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Pat Greeny, for inviting all those people in to be part of the KillCo community. Part of me wants to say the KillCo cult, but that's dangerous. There are enough cults out there. I don't want one. I mean, it's kind of fun to think of being a cult leader, but I'm not. Immediately not. Fancy Pants. Digging the music. All right, I got to drink this fast because we're already at 32 minutes. And some buddies, some of you have decided to make me have another one, which I'm okay with. I was curious to try another one. I just wasn't sure which one I wanted to try to begin with. I'm glad I started with this one. Yeah, the start of it's really nice. And it does have a little bit of a citrus thing. It's more orange than lemon, but it's kind of a mix of both, weirdly enough. I like it. I drink another, which I will eventually. But I am trying to keep these down to just one a day. Or two. If it's like Friday, which it is today, two would be all right. But again, I found myself drinking two of the ones that are easy to drink. This one's easy to drink. The Blue Moon, easy to drink. The main thing here I'm taking away, good start. Like for what it is, and for who's the guy who set it up. My good friend here. That'd be really weird. It's like, oh, I know this young celebrity. Oh, didn't surprise. Here he is. Oh, what a weird world that would be. Anyhow, yeah, I appreciate again that he has gone through his own journey and came out doing this to help people like me who are in a situation where you do feel a little left out if you don't have a drink in hand. Also, make sure you go check out the moon tonight. Full moon. Ooh, I turn into a wolf at approximately midnight, and everyone has. That's why I lock myself in my apartment. Everyone needs to be safe. Or strange noise. That might have been the music. Oh yeah, real crushable. So far, like if you just want to try one to start with, I would still recommend getting the pack. The link to actually getting it is down below. I did that so I wouldn't have to try to tell you to go there some other way, but the link to their website is down here, as are the links to the GoFundMe. Still going on. Haven't checked it recently. Last time I checked, we were at 72%. That's right. He could help me clean. He could tell all the other spiders that are in here to get out. I still don't know how they get in. I think they come in through the vents, but there are a lot of like daddy long leg spiders that find their way in here. I'm kind of over it. For many, many times, I have picked them up and thrown them out the window, but I'm at the point where it's like, get out. No, it's not even get it. It's like dead. I hate doing that. I'm not the type that I like enjoy killing anything, but I'm over it. I'm tired of them being in here. I've released so many through the goddamn window, and it feels so icky because of their long legs, and I don't like it. Ah. Not a huge fan of spiders, believe it or not. I like them for what they are and what they do. I like them outside. If they're in here, they are invaders. And I am extremely territorial as an ape-like creature. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll get these again. Like, I can tell already. Depending on how the other two go when I try them. Yeah. It's a question. Okay, here's the thing. They won't become reasonably available until next year. So the plan that I've seen on their marketing thing is that they will have it they'll have it available in stores next year, but right now you can order it to your door like I did. This is actually the first time I've done something that is not the first time, but it's one of those moments where I hear about something that's very now. This just became a thing that's available recently. He's like doing press tours and stuff. It's interesting. It's how I came across it was weird because of YouTube and the algorithm. It's like, you like Spider-Man? You're not drinking alcohol? Look who it is. It's Tom Holland talking about his new beer place thing. Non-alcoholic beer place thing. And like I said, it was good to hear his journey as someone who is going through their own journey with not drinking alcohol. Having to replace it like this is nice. You can get any one. You can get all three. I got the mixed pack because I want to try them all. But you can just get like the wheat, you can get the IPA, you can get the Pilsner, whichever one you want. The problem is like the $10 shipping. And if you're closer to Tennessee, it's probably a little less damaging, I hope. But for me to get it, it was literally like $10 just to ship it. It just came in itself. Like there was no box. It was like, here you go. Actually, no, there was a box, wasn't there? Yeah, it was a box inside a box. Or a case inside a box. So it felt pretty funny. I'm trying to see if I have it over there. I also did get some merch recently today. Apparently I won something. And I got a whole bunch of Clan of Kilty stuff. A hat, a shirt that's way too big, unfortunately. It's going to become a pajama shirt since it's extra large and I am not. So there's a hat, there's a pin, there's a shirt, hat, pin, shirt. Oh, and guess what I have now? I have another flask. Oh yeah. I know just what to put in this one. That makes what, 12? I don't remember. But I did show off a bunch of my flasks recently, and well, I have a lot. It's a weird little collection that I've somehow had. That's one flask, yeah. It's nice. They are expanding into the United States. You can officially get their original bottling. One of those bottles is in the raffle. So get your tickets in. Donated by Irene Tan. Reminds me of something. Ugh. All right, let's finish up this BERO. I got about 20 minutes left. Nice. It does very much seem like drinking beer. It's hilarious. Okay, now we have to figure out if we're going to have the Pilsner or the IPA. Heads, it's Pilsner. Tails, it's IPA. Got it? Heads, Pilsner. Tails, IPA. Hold that thought for me, because it's already like... I'm saying it, third time. Heads, Pilsner. Tails, IPA. Tails, IPA. Hey, Google. Flip a coin. They brought back the animation. Actually, hold on. Hey, Google. Roll a dice. Nice. It was 6. I gotta show you. What did I use that for before? So I got heads, Pilsner. Good. I'm not a huge fan of IPAs, but I've heard it's just as good. So we'll try that next time, unless we hit 10 more super chats. Then I'll have it before I log off. You won't see me drink it, but I'll taste it. Go. Don't worry, I haven't gone anywhere. Ugh. Okay. I didn't feel like doing the BRB thing. Here we are. Oh, look, it looks the same, except it's green. And I like the gold thing. It gives it that little, like... Ooh. You know how you have gold leaf on something? Makes it look really fancy, but it's just for looks. I feel like that's what they did with this. It looks like you're like, hey, how's it going? Just like that. And I did rinse this out with water when I went over there, just for the record. You know what? It looks like a beer. Where is this beer made? Apparently in Tennessee or something. When I got the box, it got shipped from Tennessee. I don't know if that's where they make it, but that's where it came from. And all it says on the write-up is... Where is it? Where is it? Where did I see it? I don't even know. I was looking it up earlier. But it's basically... It's on the can. Where is it? Do-do-do-do-do. Born in London, crafted in America, enjoyed worldwide. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I can't tell you exactly where, because I don't know. But I can tell you I got it shipped from Tennessee. I think. Don't call me on that either. This one's a fresh take on the bright and timeless, crisp European pills. So this one's probably going to take like a Budweiser. For my, stock, that's not right. My experience with some beers, like Budweiser and that kind of thing, just... No! Absolutely not. Those are just... Mom, what was Grandma used to say? Where's piss? Is that what she used to say? Which grandma was that? I feel like it was your... My... Hold on. My mother's mother, so my grandma on my mother's side, used to say something along those lines. She never said it to me as a child, but I seem to remember Mama KillCo telling me that her mother would call beer horse piss. Delightful. Good color on this one. I think it's a little darker than the other one. A little more orangish. Let's see. Oh, wow. That was not the smell I was expecting at all. Woof. This one is like a grain silo. Oh, no. It's it's a fermented area. It's like you went into, I have the specific memory of going into Maker's Mark, their distillery tour, and they have the big open vats fermenting. It's kind of like that. Do it. Go hunt them down. Yeah, it would be nice to know which brewery they're working with. I don't know which ones are in Tennessee or anything, but this one's wild. This is not what I was expecting. Sugar Kitty meow. Meow. Let me turn on mute the alerts back on. I almost forgot. Yeah, this is very fermenty. It doesn't feel like a beer. It feels like I walked into a distillery's fermenting room. Colorado brewery? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It says just America. And all I can tell you is where it shipped from. Woof. I can't say I love this smell. It's growing on me a little bit, but my first initial smell was like, what? What is this? I'm thinking of, have you ever seen like horse treats? It's really grainy, like, you know, you just hand it to them and they go, that. That could be just something I'm imagining, but that's heavy grain thing. Like dense, dense grain. Slightly fermented. There's something weirdly familiar about this smell, but I can't place it other than thinking it's a distillery fermenting area. And since this is a beer, guess what? All right, time to taste it. I got less than 10 minutes here. Oh, there we go. That's fine. The finish on these are kind of weird. This one's a little dry and kind of cloying. The initial taste is not anything like the smell, which is good. The smell is a bit much to me. I'm going to use a reference I've used numerous times, if you've been here a while. So there is a road I go down, and it handles a bunch of materials, some of that being like mulch. And it's very powerful smell if you have a whole bunch of it like that, like a mound of it, giant mound of it. It's reminding me of that on the smell, but it's still weirdly familiar. And I can't get away from it being a distillery fermentation area, which is not a bad smell. It's just not one you want to hang around there too long. Golden CO? Yeah, the taste isn't much, really. Amount of mulch. Witchcraft dog pee. No, not quite. It's more like something you'd put in your garden. It's very earthy and slightly sour. You know, like there has been some decay. There's some kind of weird fermentation going on in there, I'm sure. But I don't like the nose. I can't see it. I'm like, oh, it smells good. It smells kind of like, yeah. But the palate, simple, almost non-existent. Yeah, there's a little bit of a I want to just say graininess. Because that's what it is. It's making me like think of a field of barley. Birdseed when it gets wet. That's a good one. Yeah, or one of those the bells. Remember those bell-shaped birdseed things? You just put them out there and they peck it apart. I don't know what the heck they kept it together with, but Passionate? What are you doing? I don't even remember what passionate is. So I'm nervous now. Oops, I'm clicking the wrong things. Thank you for being so passionate, Packer Greenie. That is a truer statement than I've ever seen, is you being passionate about memberships here and your interest in alcoholic beverages, to say the least, or non-alcoholic beverages in this case. Thank you once again for supporting the channel like you do. You literally helped me pay off my bills. Ah. Sweat. Ooh. Now why'd you have to say sweat? There is a slight bit of body odorishness to it. Thank you for that, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, it's weird. The palate is non-existent. It's a little bit grainy-ish, like feel the wheat. But it's like, it's there and then it's gone. And then it leaves you with this weird little slightly dry cloriness thing. But as far as something to drink with others who are actually drinking alcohol, perfect. Easy to drink. Looks a lot like beer. I really like the color of this one, actually. I wanted to mention that. It looks really good, right? It's like glowing. It matches like the orange text here almost. Birdseed bells. What's it held together? Really? Sweet. Sweet. Gross. All right, so we got 2 bangers. I am curious what the IPA is like, but you're not going to get 10 super chats within the next 9 minutes, so ha ha ha. And I might try that one off screen. Again, I don't have another reason to make another one of these. Maybe I'll make a short, something like that, to get the final one in. I like doing these kind of things, though. I like to do like live tastings rather than trying to make videos of it, because, oh, very bad. Yeah, I imagine. Like, don't put stuff out for creatures to eat when they are bigger and could eat you. Ugh. All right. GoFundMe. Don't forget. Plenty of prizes. I could, well, nah. I just thought to myself I could, like, purchase and send a BERO to someone. But again, you can follow the link down below here. You can get your own. It's not quite available in the United States yet. They can ship it to you, but you can't buy it at a liquor store yet because they're just not there. But I would recommend the first one. Out of them, like Noon Wheat. And then I would say we're probably going to put this third. I don't know, the IPA, if it's just slight IPA-ness and gives you that like thing that IPA does, I'd put that second. This one's kind of, it smells weird and it doesn't taste like much. So bear go through my backyard a few years ago. Not a happy experience yet. Don't live where bears are. Simple as that. I don't live where bears are. The worst thing I see here is like maybe a coyote. I see a lot of deer. I have seen plenty of deer in this area, but I have only experienced one like carnivorous creature experience, and I didn't even see them. I heard them. And I was asking for it. I was like in an area you're not supposed to be in after dark, taking pictures at night. 'Cause, you know, that's what we do. Break the rules and do the things we want. But there was a howling of numerous creatures nearby, and I just went, time for me to leave. I was like walking backwards down this hill, looking at the forest, like, don't you dare. Walking slowly, not running, you know. I know what to do. Make a lot of noise and be big and bad looking. Hasn't happened yet. Deer, coyotes, bears, raccoon, possum, foxes, squirrels, fisher cats. Got all of them, yep. Weird taste. Noon Wheat is lowest? Yes. I just assume they're all really low. Like, this one doesn't even say. Hold on. It probably does. Yeah, they both say the same thing as far as how much. Just less than 0.5%. Which is not much. Pils has a higher bitter value than the IPA. Didn't expect that. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't taste bitter, but like, hold on. God, the fucking smell. I can't even say that. I've had coffee that's bitter. This is, it's not sweet. So they are going for that kind of area. But it's so like, you're not drinking for the taste and you're not drinking for the smell. That's my personal opinion on it. Smell is super weird and the taste is almost non-existent. I mean, I do recommend trying it yourself. And if you do want to just go in and get one specifically, out of the 3 that I've had so far, Noon Wheat has been the first one we tried and I really like it. But as far as the IPA, I don't know yet. I'll find out soon. 0.38 versus 0.48. Oh, wow. Whew. I'm going to get annihilated on these things. Ugh. Such a small percentage. It's funny. AFK, love y'all. Thank you. Love to see you here. Welcome to be a membership again. Ha ha ha. They got you again. Stay tuned tonight. I may be playing some games again. Again, subathon requires me streaming a lot. Not 7 days a week or anything, but at least frequently. What I play, I don't know. Probably World of Warcraft some more. But I'll have to sidetrack what I was doing. I realized I also haven't played the expansion before the one we're playing, the newest one. So I started dipping a toe in there, but now I think I can go back to the other one, which I haven't touched since my last live stream, since I want all of you to be there, or I could fall into Fallout again, see what that's about. Again, that was a lot. There's a lot when you do that, and it's apparently better when you play with friends, and I don't have people to play with. So it'll be a bunch of random people, and we all know how much I love random people. Not at all. So we'll see. I've got some scary games I can play too. That's still going to be on the lineup. You know, Halloween was great and all, October and such, but I like to test the limits of how I don't have a soul. And scary games just make me go, huh. A lot of them are shock value. Shock value or jump scares. Jump scares will make me start. Definitely. That's what they're designed to do. But as far as me going, oh God, no, it's more like, watch my heart rate go up on 1 and then back down. While it's at 102 all the time. We'll see. I do feel like I could stream a little longer tonight. But I do need to have dinner first. I've been drinking so much, you know, I'm going to get done before I know it. But I'll be back here soon. Tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Stay tuned. A lot more live streams, a lot more promoting the GoFundMe, a lot more keeping active, trying to get subscribers. We're at like 925 last I checked. There's 75 left. Like and subscribe. Hold on. What? Remember, subscribing makes this channel more awesome. You make this channel more awesome when you subscribe. You didn't know that, but you do. It's weird, huh? Weird how this works, isn't it? I like that idea. I like the people who want to support the channel, make the channel more awesome, and they definitely have. Patrick Rainey. Clifford here, I'd yell at him. Sugar Kitty. You all have been problematically making this channel more awesome. How dare you? I'm just looking at the last minute here. All in all, a good start. Like, I'm glad I got to try these. I have 10 left to go through. It's a tough job for a cat. Yeah, well, your job is tough because you have numerous channels you support and keep track of, where I don't have the attention span. But with that, I'll be back here on Sunday, at least. Keep an eye out tonight. Keep an eye out tomorrow. I never know how I'm going to feel, so that's part of it. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.